What is going on, guys? This is Zoops, and today we have a competitive, game battles class setup video, which this video should help you and guide you into directions of what sort of guns I use and maybe what I think you should use and what sort of classes you should be using in search and destroy game battles, really all around. So first class here, this is my main SMG class as what I use. It's the PDW, and I've got long barrel because on the PDW I find that sometimes it just takes forever to kill people from long range, and I'm just sat there holding down the RT button, spraying my PDW, just trying to kill them, and then they finally die after about 20 bullets. So yeah, I used a long barrel to make sure that people die quicker from long range. And also, as my second attachment, I've got grip, because sometimes the PDW can recoil a lot and it can be really inconsistent, and I just don't like it that. I like my recoil to be as low as it can, have the bare minimum recoil, and yeah, pick off kills a lot quicker and a lot easier. So for my perks, I've got lightweight because it's an SMG class and I like rushing around on offensive on search and destroy. So lightweight makes me move around a lot quicker and it's a lot easier. Also, I've got toughness as my second perk because I've tried stuff like fast hands, but when it comes to gunfights, like, my gun recoils so much when I'm getting shot and I just never stand a chance against people that do have toughness. So I use toughness to reduce the recoil for when I'm in a gunfight. And I've got two third perks here. The first one is dead silence, obviously, because dead silence is pretty crucial when it comes to Call of Duty nowadays, because there's a lot of gaming headsets out there which range from Turtle Beach, Tritons, Siberias, Astros, whatever headset, and people just have their game sound on so loud and you can hear them on anything: grass, sand, wooden, freaking, I don't know, concrete, whatever surface you're on running around, they will be able to hear you. So dead silence reduces the sound of when you're running around, and it just makes search and destroy a lot easier. My next third perk, which is extreme conditioning, I also use for the same reason as lightweight, is because I like to rush around and it gives me the maximum amount of speed as I can, and it just gives me such an advantage over anyone else which doesn't have lightweight or extreme conditioning. And yeah, also because if you're running to objectives, you'll get there either at the same time as people that also have the two perks, or even quicker if they only have one or the other. So next I've got my leaf grenade is frag grenade. I find this a lot better than the Semtex, just because you can cook it and throw it whenever you want. You can cook it for 4 seconds, throw it, and the opponent has no chance of running, and it just blows him up instantly. And my tactical grenade is I use concussion, because on this game concussions seem to be really good on this game. Like, when you concussion someone, they could hardly see for the first few seconds, and they can't turn, and they can't move. It's just so slow, and they're really good. Right, I don't see why no one would use concussions. They're just really good in my opinion. Right, so my next class, which is my other SMG class, which I use if I find I'm not doing very well with my PDW and I think I'll bring out a different gun. So this is basically the same class, exactly the same perks: lightweight, toughness, dead silence, extreme conditioning, with the same lethal and tactical grenades, which is the frag grenade and the concussion. But this time on the MSMC I'm using fast mag, because this gun only has 32 bullets in a mag, whereas the PDW has 50, and sometimes I find with this gun that I'm just shooting people, I run out of ammo, I need to reload, and it takes forever to reload, and then I end up dying. So if you've got fast mag, you'll shoot them. If you run out of ammo, quickly reload, jump back around the corner, and you've got an advantage. Well, you can maybe kill them like that. Also, I'm using the grip, because once again, sometimes I find on the MSMC it can be really inconsistent, and sometimes it can recoil, and I like to make sure I have the bare minimum recoil when it comes to gunfights. My third and final class for my GBSND class setup video is my assault rifle class, which is usually what I use when I'm playing defensive, and this is the exact same perks as the other two, my two SMGs, but except I don't have it conditioned. So I have lightweight, toughness, and dead silence. And this class is going to be was pretty different to my other ones, as you can see. I've got M8A1, I've got the reflex sight. I find it's a lot easier to use assault rifles with reflex sight. I think it's a lot easier to aim, and I just feel more comfortable with it. I got my fast mag because I find sometimes I get into gunfights and I'm reloading really slowly, and someone comes around the corner and kills me. Whereas if I had fast mag, I'd reload, and then I'd have an advantage by pulling I may actually be able to pull my gun out and start shooting them. Also, I've got my secondary weapon, which is the B23R. It's a 3-round burst pistol, very, very good on this game. And yeah, I've got the extended clip, just in case you miss a few bursts when you put it out. You've got that extra 2-3 bursts of ammo in it. And yeah, I use the B23R because it's an assault rifle, and they're not very good from close range. So if I ever get into a close range situation, I'll have my B23R. So that was my class setup videos, guys. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you did, leave a comment, please. And if you enjoyed this, leave a comment as well about that as well. So thanks for watching.